Hello children, welcome to Math Park. In our park, today we are going to learn about linear inequalities. This topic we are going to learn how to represent inequality on a number line, how to solve the inequality, and what are the values the variable takes from the given inequality. Please watch till end to understand this topic better. So, while representing inequality, what symbols to be used? So, this is the symbol used for greater than, this is greater than equal to, this is less than, and this symbol means it is less than or equal to. So let's start. When we saw linear inequality, it is the same way as we saw linear equation, same rules, right? So let us take up an equation. So solving an inequality, 3x plus 2 is greater than 12. We subtract 2 from both sides. Subtracting 2 from both sides, we get 3x is greater than 10. So 12 minus 2, it becomes 10, and we get rid of this. Now we want to get rid of this 3, so we divide by 3 to both sides. And dividing by 3, we get x is greater than 10 upon 3. 10 upon 3 is an improper fraction. We change this to the mixed number, and we get the value of x is greater than 3 1 by 3. Got it? Draw a number line to represent the possible value of variable in each case. So here is our first inequality, x is greater than minus 3. We draw a number line here, and we draw a open circle at minus 3. This is our minus 3, which lies exactly between minus 2 and minus 4. And since it is greater than, we move on to right. So x is going to take all the values. So it is, this open circle says x is not going to take the value of minus 3. So all those values which x is going to take are minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and all. Remember, this is an open circle. Open circle when it is only greater than or less than. Okay. The next we move on, x is less than 4. Again, we draw the number line. What we will draw here, open circle or closed? Yes, open circle at 4. And all the values which are less than 4, sorry, x is less than 4, right? So x is going to take the values, 4 will not be taken. So the 2, 3, this 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, and all these are the values which x will be taking over here. Okay. Next, x is greater than equal to 1. We draw the number line. Now, the circle at 1 is going to be our closed circle. Can you see this? At 1, I've drawn a closed circle. So this closed or solid, it says that 1 is included over here. And all the numbers which are x is greater than equal to 1. So all the numbers greater than 1. So x is going to take the values, all the values in the next question. Of course, we are going to take, x is going to take the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Infinite, right? Okay, one more question, children. X is less than equal to minus 2. So we draw the number line. At minus 2, again, we will have a closed circle here. The closed circle tells us that minus 2 is included in the set of integers that x is going to, the values of the integers that x is going to take. So it is x is greater than minus 2. I'm sorry, x is less than equal to minus 2. So all the values which are less than equal to minus 2. So it will be including minus 2, then it will take minus 3, minus 4, and so on. Those will be the values of x. Got it, children? Okay, now that you have understood how to represent the inequality on a number line, let us find out all the integers that satisfy each of the following inequalities. So we have an inequality here, 2 is less than x less than 21. So remember, less than. So 2 will not be included, and 21 will also be not included. This 2 and 21, excluding that, all those values which lie between them are going to satisfy this given equality. So greater than 2, it is 3, 4, 5 up to 20, because x is less than 21. So 21 will not be included. Okay, and x is, and 2 is less than x. So x is greater than 2. So all those values greater than 2 will be taken over here. Got it? Another question, phi less than e less than equal to 22. So again, we are not going to take 5. So the value e is greater than 5. So our values begin from 6. and it is less than equal to 22. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all those values till 22 will be satisfied with this given inequality. That is E will take all the integers from 6 to 22. Okay, so when it is less than, okay, phi is less than E, that means E is taking the values which are greater than phi. So it starts from 6. Next, 12 is less than equal to M, less than equal to 34. Let's check what values will M take. So 12 is also included and 34 is also included. So M is going to take all the values starting from 12 to 34, all the whole numbers starting from 12 to 34. Got it, children? One last, root 5 is less than W less than root 19. Okay, now root 5. So which is the perfect square near to 5? It is 4. So root 4, we know that root 4 is equal to 2, right? And this W, the root 5 is less than. So W is going to take the values which are greater than root 5. So the next greater than root 5, it is root 9, right? So root 9 is that of square root of 9 is 3. And root 19 greater than that, it is root 25. And root 25 is 5. So less than that, if it is less than this root 19 is any which way is not being included. So the next perfect square root which is square which is closer to this is root 16. And square root of 16 is 4. So the possible values that the integer this given inequality satisfies is going to be 3 and 4. Got it? Why 3, children? Okay, because it is W is taking the values which are greater than root 5. So the integer that is greater than root 5 is going to be 3, which is root 9. Okay, and less than root 19 is going to be root 16, which is 4. So the integers are 3 and 4. Understood, all of you? Okay, now let us solve the inequalities. Solve the following inequalities and show your answer on the number line. So solving the inequality again, same like solving the equation. So we add 5 to both sides. Now adding 5 to both sides, here 2x will remain and 3 plus 5 will get as 8. So 2x is greater than equal to 8. Now we have to get rid of this 2. So we'll divide by 2 on both sides. So dividing by 2 on both sides, we get here 2x divided by 2 is 2 and 8 divided by 2 is 4. Let us represent x is greater than equal to 4 on the number line. So since it is greater than equal to, the 4 is going to be, at 4, we are going to draw a closed circle, okay, a darkened circle, and x is taking the values which are greater than equal to 4. So these are the values that it will be taking, including 4. Got it? So it will take 5, 6, 7 and all those values. Another question, 7 minus 2x is less than 5. Let us solve this inequality first. So solving this inequality, we will subtract, since we want the value of a variable. So we will get rid of the 7 because we want the value of variable here, right? So we get rid of the 7. So I'll have to subtract 7 from both sides. When I subtract 7 from here, the 7 will get removed and 5 minus 7 is minus 2. 5 minus 7 is minus 2. And now when we are dividing by minus 2, remember that what is going to happen? The inequality sign is going to be reversed. So dividing by minus 2, look at this. Less than became greater than. Just remember. Now let us represent this inequality. X is greater than 1. So at 1, we will have an open circle, hollow circle, right? And it's greater than 1. So all the values towards right will be taken by the variable x other than 1. So the integer beginning, the smallest integer, if you are asked what is the smallest integer, the value x takes, it is going to be 2. Okay, the smallest integer is going to be 2 and all those greater than 2 are going to be taken by the variable x. Okay, just remember again, if we multiply or divide an inequality by a negative number. So when we were dividing this by a negative number, dividing by minus 2 and dividing by minus 2, this gets reversed. Okay, the inequality gets reversed. Just remember. Let's take another question. 3x minus 4 is less than equal to 2 in bracket x minus 3. So let us expand this bracket first. Expanding the bracket, 2 into x is going to be 2x. 2 into minus 3 is going to be minus 6. So we get 3x minus 4 is less than equal to 2x minus 6. Now let us bring all the variables on one side. So that means if I have to bring this 2x here, so I'll have to subtract 2x from both sides. So subtracting 2x from both sides, 3x minus 2x, I'm going to get x, and minus 6. Now we are left with minus 6 over here. So we need to isolate x. So we need to get rid of this minus 4. So we'll have to add 4 to both sides. So that minus 4 plus 4 becomes 0. And minus 6 plus 4 is going to be minus 2. So x is less than equal to minus 2 is the solution of our inequality. Let us represent this on the number line. At minus 2, we will draw a solid circle, a darkened circle, and x is less than equal to minus 2. So we are going towards left. So it will take the value. So which is the small, the integer which will be taken, it is minus 3, which is that will be the largest integer. Which is the largest integer that x will take, it is going to be minus 2 because minus 2 is included over here. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and so on. Okay. Now, x is 4 is less than 3x plus 1 less than equal to 16. So let us first get rid of 1. So we subtract 1 from all the 3 here. So 4 minus 1 is 3. 3x plus 1 minus 1 will remain 3x. And 16 minus 1 is 15. Got it? So we subtracted 1 from each of these. Now let us divide by 3. Because x is to be isolated, dividing by 3, 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3x divided by 3 will be x, and 15 divided by 3 will be 5. So 1 is less than x less than equal to 5. Now this can be represented on the number line. So let us first represent this. Okay, 1 is less than x. So if I have to show 1 at 1, again it will be a hollow circle, open circle we call it also. And then it is 5. So 5 is going to be included, less than equal to 5. So 5 is going to be included. So the values that x is going to take here are, what are the values that x is going to take here? Not going to take 1. Integers values that x is going to take are 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so let us solve another inequality. X is less than 2x plus 1 less than equal to 7. So this can be also solved by splitting the inequality into two parts, or we can solve in the previous slide the way we have done. Okay, if we have to split this inequalities, we get x is less than 2x plus 1 and we get 2x plus 1 is less than equal to 7. So we'll solve one equality at a time. So what we do here, we subtract 2x from both sides. Subtracting 2x from both sides, x minus 2x. So what did we do here? We have subtracted here x minus 2x is less than 2x plus 1 minus 2x. So that is how this 2x got cancelled, and x minus 2x is minus x less than 1. Got it? So now we multiply both sides by minus 1. So whenever we are multiplying by and dividing by a negative integer, remember the inequality gets reversed. Look at this. What has happened? The inequality has got reversed. So when I multiplied by minus 1 here, multiplied by minus 1 here, minus 1 to x is x. And this is minus 1 into 1. And this gets reversed. So whenever we are multiplying or dividing by a negative integer, the inequality gets reversed. That is to be remembered. Okay, let's solve this inequality now. So we will subtract 1 from both sides. So subtracting 1 from both sides, 2x plus 1 minus 1, you get 2x. And 7 minus 1 is 6. Now we will divide both sides by 2. So 2x divided by 2 is x. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we got the values x is greater than minus 1 and x is less than equal to 3. Now, let us represent these inequalities on the number line. So, minus 1, so we draw, since it is only greater than minus 1, since it is only greater than minus 1, we show an open circle over here. And we represent this inequality. It is greater than, x is greater than minus 1. So, it will take all the values which are greater than minus 1. Say x is less than equal to 3. So, we will have a darkened circle, a closed circle at 3. And then x is less than, so all these values, right? So this, on the number line, we have shown these two inequalities on the same number line. This can be shown on the same number line like this. We can write it as minus 1 is less than x less than equal to 3. X was greater than minus 1. So minus 1 is less than x less than equal to 3. And we have already learned in the previous slide how to represent this Okay. So come on, try this yourself. Check your answer. So at -1, will there be a open circle or a closed circle? At 3, will there be a open or a closed? Yes. So -1, and this is your 3. So the integers, if you are asked what is the smallest integer in this inequality that x will take, the smallest integer is going to be 0, because -1 is not going to be included, and the largest integer is going to be 3. Understood, children? All of you? Thank you for watching, and please share with your friends if you like it, and subscribe the channel if you have not.